All right, let's get back to our weather. We were telling you about it at the top of the hour and here throughout the 5 o'clock broadcast. And you were commenting earlier at how accurate this track was.
Yeah.
Crazy. I mean, it's been phenomenal. 7 days out, they had this thing pinpointed. National Hurricane Center, when I spent all my time there, my goodness, 18 years ago, right? They always wanted to focus on getting their intensity forecast better because their track has been spot on for a number of years. So, guys, when we give you that information about where we believe it's going, we say, hey, look, it could go anywhere within that cone. That cone is pretty darn accurate. Now, let me get you guys outside right now, and I'll show you what it looks like here. I want to give some kudos right now to my co-anchors up there. KJ and Jess prefer I go with this term. Peekaboo sunshine out there. It's been just that, right? I mean, right now we've got more clouds, but again, sometimes that sun sort of peeks its way out, and it's 70 degrees, so it's not a real hot day out there. Of course, really, we didn't get a lot of thermal warming because we did have the clouds, and they broke up at times, and it's going to get better as this storm, Aaron, pushes farther and farther away. Now, we had some clouds in the area today. Any cloud cover that you saw today is associated with Aaron. You can see, look, Aaron is a hurricane, which is just a big, huge, giant low-pressure system. There's your spin, counterclockwise spin, right? And yet, you look up here, I want you to watch some of these clouds. They're just sort of fanning out. Some are even coming onshore. This is outflow. All right, that's what we've been dealing with. We didn't catch really any of the outer bands. We've had some outflow in the area. And you typically want to see outflow all around the hurricane, and we really only see it on the northern quadrant. So this storm is opening itself up because where you don't see outflow, it allows dry air to squeak in. And all of these little lines that you see without the color on it, that's dry air squeaking its way into the storm, so it's getting weaker. It's barely a Cat 2 right now. It'll be a Cat 1 as we push through the overnight hours into today on Friday, but it stays offshore. They had this thing offshore the entire time. That's what it's going to do. Here's the wave projection for tomorrow, because this has always been about an angry ocean in our area, and I talked about this. We may not get those big wave heights to verify the potential for some 16-footers out around Montauk. Well, right now, from this point forward, we're talking about the projections for Friday morning being in this 5 to 10-foot range, maybe a little bit higher than that for the east end of Long Island, and sort of a similar situation down on the Jersey Shore as well. Let's move forward, though, talk about the winds. The big things we look at with a hurricane, and we look at the winds, we look at the rain, we look at storm surge. We've been lucky in all regards. For winds, as of right now, we're seeing some 35-mile-per-hour gusts out on the east end, and the shore will have stronger gusts for a longer period of time than inland. But again, at best, tropical storm force winds. Otherwise, everybody else is below that. And how it comes together for your 7-day forecast is really a bit of good news. Now, tomorrow is a really good-looking day at 82 degrees, and the sun is out, and I've been saying this all day. I just don't want you going in the water because I do believe the coastal effects linger for Friday. Rip currents will still be a concern. Saturday may be a better day. We'll wait to see what the officials say on that. It's 84 with sun. A rain chance develops later in the day Sunday. I think a good chunk of Sunday is fine. Monday, some of that rain lingers, and then Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, temperatures right around 80 degrees, a comfortable air mass for the start of next week.
You know, if anything, I think now was a great time for us to just make sure that all of our protocols were still in place.
Yeah.
We knew what to do in an emergency, right?
You want to have that go bag ready. If you are in places that have to evacuate, if you have the go bag and you do get the call to evacuate, you want to be able to just split and not have to put it together.
And the officials know what to do, too. Thank you, Lonnie.